And it's Gary Spain here for Irish Football Fan TV with my 3 talking points on Qatar 1, Republic of Ireland 1 in Debrecen, Hungary. First thing I want to talk about is Stephen Kenny and his position. Because, look, the last few days have been pretty horrible. Social media has been pretty bad. I know there's a lot of people calling for his head. I don't think he's going to get sacked, and I hope he's not. I hope he is given time. Okay, the negatives are it is now 11 games without a win, and the performances have been mixed and probably not great. But we have COVID, we've had a number of injuries, and it is going to take time, and I hope Stephen is given that time. And I think this training camp in June is going to be important, because if you think back to the under-21s 2 years ago, Stephen brought them to Toulon. He had 2 weeks in the south of France. They had a great tournament, but they followed on from that, and so many of the players that are now senior internationals have come through that under-21 side. So I would like to see, and I think he will, I think Stephen will get the time to at least to finish out this campaign, and I think that's the time really to take stock. I know a lot of people don't agree with me. I've had discussions with friends who feel it's time to go. I don't think so. I suppose the jury's still out, but I would really like to see Stephen get to the end of this campaign. He has done a superb job in the League of Ireland. I think he is a really good manager. What do you think? Is the job too big for him? Should he get more time? Should we make the change now? I know it's causing a lot of debate. I hope it's reasoned and sane debate and wise heads. And I appreciate there's a lot of difference of opinion in this. But I hope Stephen gets the summer games, the training camp, and then hopefully we'll see different team and different performances in the autumn. And really, for me, the time to take stock is at the end of this campaign. So let us know your thoughts. Second thing I want to talk about, VAR. I'm not a fan of it, I'll admit that, and it's really frustrating when you score and you don't know whether you can, your team scores, you don't know whether you can celebrate anymore. But there were 2 massive decisions in our group that would have been different, almost certainly, if we'd got VAR. And I've just been talking about Stephen Kenny's job, and if we had VAR in Belgrade last Wednesday night, we may not even be having this discussion. Because the 2 decisions, one, Aaron Connolly in the second half, it was a blatant penalty. I've watched it back. You can see other angles. It is just a nailed-on penalty kick. And you have to think, if there was VAR at the game, it would have been given. We score a penalty, we go 2-1 up in the second half in Belgrade. It's very hard to see us losing. Second decision, same stadium, Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, again, what do you say? If there was VAR, the ball was clearly over the line and Portugal win the game. It's the World Cup qualifiers. I mean, we've got VAR in most of the major leagues in Europe now. Why can't we have it for these qualifiers? Major decisions are wrong on this. And, well, let us know your thoughts in the comments. I'm not a fan of VAR, but I think given the technology that's available, we should be using it. Third thing I want to talk about is Gavin Bazunu. And I'm going to end this on a positive, because I think he has been the find of this international window. I'm really impressed with him as a goalkeeper. He does the basics very well. He's makes good saves, really good with the ball at his feet, he's passing, etc. But what I also really like about him as a goalkeeper is he commands his area. And that's a brave thing to do for a goalkeeper. And it saves your team so many goals, because if you come out, you clear these chances, etc., you're actually saving your defenders as well, because quite a few goalkeepers these days like to stay on their line. That means more crosses come into the box, there's more chances against them, and goals can be scored that they're not at fault for, but it's not saving the team. And that's why I was really impressed with Gavin Bazunu tonight and in general. And I think he's definitely going to be around this team for many years to come. Now, that's not to say Caoimhín Kelleher is probably very unfortunate to be injured. He's played Champions League and Premier League with Liverpool. Look, it's great to have the options, but for me, Gavin Bazunu has been the find of this window, and let me know what you think. But look, it's great to have the option. Who do you think is going to be, not that Darren Randolph is going anywhere yet, but who do you think is going to be our number one for the years to come? So let me know your thoughts.